Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Talking Joe Podcast. Happy New Year's. I know it felt like I was about to run away again. I mean, at some point I think I thought of that, like, you sure I'm not about to run away from this place again, but no, I would not run away from you guys. I won't do that anymore. I just think that I will have to be upfront. So, because of work constraints and genuinely, my time is no longer as free as it used to be when we started. So this is me being vulnerable, right? If you've noticed why I have been here for some minute, out for others, my time is not as free as it used to be. When I started, I had time. I remember when I started recording this podcast, I didn't have extra. I just had me, my phone, my microphone. 3 a.m. Tuesday morning on my regular position. I'd record, edit, post. That time on all of these will be done between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. But now, I wish life happens so fast, so I don't even have that luxury of time anymore. But this podcast means as much, or has even come to mean much more to me now than it did when I first started. It means a lot to me. So, except of course when I get the instruction to stop, I don't think I will do that. I'm going to try to adjust the schedule, right? I'm going to adjust my schedule so that I do not run away from you guys anymore. But yeah, guys, how have you been? Happy New Year's. Welcome to a new 2026, right? It's too late in the year for me to ask about your festivities, really, because this is what, January, mid, if not even more than mid-January, right? It's in the middle of January. I can't ask about your 2026 anymore. I just have to go with the flow, right? So yeah. But how have you been? How are you doing? I know we all came into 2026 with a lot of resolutions. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But I know we came into 2026 with resolutions, right? So I'm just here. I don't do resolutions anymore. I intended to give a reason why I don't do resolutions anymore. But now I'm thinking about it. I don't intend for this first episode of the year to be very long. I just want it to be something, short, just gisty. Fine, I'll just go right on it. I don't do resolutions anymore. Because I changed my approach, I changed my view of what a year looks like as a believer a few years ago. I remember that should be 2023 into 2024, so beginning of 2024, I changed my view of the year, and I changed what my expectations, not necessarily expectations is one of them, but I changed my view of what I thought a year should be for a person. So for the average individual, a year is more about a year is good when they acquire all the stuff they can acquire, right? For the average person, I got a new car, I got a new house, I got a new this. But I found out something, and I think it should help. For me as a Christian, the year is a good year if I became more like Christ, much more than what I acquire. Now, I'm not saying don't acquire, please. I have plans. I do have plans. Right now, I'm thinking I want to go to Santa Monica. What is the name of that place? I'm just joking. But I have little plans, but I do not call them resolutions, like something I have resolved to do, simply because I have decided that as a believer, God will always chart the course of my year. So there are things that I expect Him to do for me, that I expect Him to give me the go ahead to be able to do. If He doesn't help me do those things, fine. What I think I have is just, I call them tiny tasks that I am certain glorifies God. God has nothing again. God will glorifies God, and in God's leading and plans for my life that I would do. Because sometimes the weight of your resolutions sometimes are even the reasons why you can't resolve it. Sometimes some people are very, very unrealistic. You start 2020, you have no job, right? You have no job in 2025. And I'm not saying God can, I'm just saying, but you have no job in 2025. You've never worked seriously. And then you are saying by the end of 2026, you want to have made so and so amounts in millions. Now I get that it's possible. I'm not saying, again, hear me. I'm not saying God can't. I'm just saying that when you are done making these resolutions, the thing that most people usually don't do is you you can hear the resolutions, but you cannot hear the steps that will be taken to achieve the resolutions. It's as though the resolutions is just like a wish, right? And by the end of 2026, I'm going to be making so and so. I have no issues, and please, I will be the last person to have an issues, because the miraculous working God I serve, that runs miracles like as if he's running today bread. Today bread. Right, so I'm not going to be the one to box my creator. Right, because when he didn't put me in a box, he put me in a bed. I'm feeling good. Right, but I'm not going to be the one to box my creator. Right, so I just genuinely believe that you can have certain expectations, but if you have resolutions, rather than write out what your resolutions are, write out the steps you will take, the steps that must lead to that resolution on your part. Do not have resolutions that sound like blank check to God, just so that he can do every single thing and you do nothing. That's how, you can undergo a situation where you get hurt, right? I'm just saying. So, for me, I do not. What I instead do every year is I write out the steps that will make me a better person. So, this year, I'm going to stop taking soda. Now, that is not part of my resolution. That's an example. I don't know when I will add that to my resolution. Because if I have to add that to my resolution, I already broke this week. This week, I think I did at least. If I did soda, not all of the soft drinks I drank, simply soda, I think I did like 5 bottles this week. I know work just resumed and they were going to, I was going to pass out at work twice. Because I'm like, God, the holidays made me so comfortable, so I forgot to prepare mentally for what was coming ahead. Right, so for instance, I would say I hope to have better health, workout rates. So the step I will put in for that is I will reduce my soda consumption, right? Like when you attach a new resolution, I usually will find out that then when I used to make resolutions, I wouldn't attach steps I intend to have with the resolutions. I'll just make the resolutions, and at the end of the year, for like years running, some I will get some I wouldn't get some, and I'm just like, there has to be a better way. So I switched the approach and made my year more about not the things that I can do, but the person that I can be. Because it's easier to just be a good person working towards your goal that will have good goals while you remain a bad person, or the old person. Not bad, but like the old person, right? Just think about it. It's faster if you change your person. I hear this thing that preachers say a lot, that some people, sometimes the reason why God does not answer the miracle is that they've not become the person that can handle the miracle. That means the miracle is not the problem, the person is. So there's a certain kind of person you have to be for a miracle, right? So why not just concentrate your effort into being a better person? It was my approach, and I changed since 2025. I saw how that worked out for me last year. That's a lot of times when people asked me at the beginning of last year, what were the resolutions? My chief resolution, I was only telling them is I want to be a better person. It's the resolution I took to God in prayers. I could remember in 2025 while praying into the new year. I kept praying, Lord, this year I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person unto you as I serve you. I want to be a better friend to my friends. I want to be a better church member. I want to be a better teacher. I want to be a better person. More than just I want to have. I want to be, because essentially that's the cross of the Christian faith. More than having, Christ calls us into being first before having. I mean, he met his disciples and said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. Make you, not make you have, not make it. Right? So it's more about a being person, like the person you have to be for that. And so as you approach your New Year's and your New Year's resolutions, this is just like a mind-to-mind rub, we are rubbing minds, and I'm just saying maybe consider an approach of changing, of working towards being than working towards having as a Christian. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing for the Christian is who you are. It's not what you have. What you have, everything. Because remember, Christ told us that a man's life consistent not in the abundance of things that he possesses. Does not consist in the abundance of things that he possesses, but it consists in the abundance of person that he is. Right, so I guess that was my approach, and it's just why I had to stop. So my New Year resolutions are about who I want to be. So I'm taking steps into that being. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I want this. It's not like I do not have things that I want to have. I do have things I want to have. I'm praying to God I want to have them, but I'm not focusing my energy on wanting to have. I'm focusing my energy on wanting to be. Do you get? It's like there's a whole mindset shift when you do that, because you would spend all your time, and at some point I think that sometimes we lose ourselves in the process of trying to have more than trying to be. You just get lost in the roller coaster of trying to have. You are waking up every day, and at some point you question the purpose. You will question purpose if you do not have a solid purpose of why. If your purpose is just to have this thing so that it can satisfy something, good and fine, it should satisfy. But the thing is, at some point you have to ask yourself, what version of me have I become? Right? Because sometimes some of these things you may never get in. You may never get in if you are still the old person you used to be. And sometimes there are some things that we pray to God for, like I said earlier, that God will never allow us have, because truthfully, we will destroy. We will destroy. We will destroy. We will really destroy, right? We will destroy. We will destroy a lot. So yeah. So how's the New Year's? What are your plans? What are your wishes? I hope you have like expectations. You have, I hope you just take my advice for it, Take my advice for it. Yeah, I just came in. This is Happy New Year's. And for the podcast. Yes. So I don't want to disclose this thing, it's just in case. But I have some plans for the podcast. For instance, somewhere in the year, we're going to have our second 2-in-1 conversation episode. So I'm going to have someone with me on here discussing something very important. I'm going to have more of that this year. In fact, as I speak to you, it's about to be in the works. It's about to be in the works, right? I'm already drafting out the script, just drafting out to get to the person, drafting out to get some gear, and we will sit down and record that. And yeah, so for the podcast, I also intend to start something, little on the side. I will only start this one. I won't disclose this until I'm about to start it. I will come, drop the episode, and disclose it and start it that day. Right, so I'm just working on something. And lastly, on the pod, I have some ideas I want to change. Right, I want to change certain things, but we are good. We are genuinely good. So because of time constraint, like I said at the beginning, I am most likely we are the production team, we are looking at moving our release from weekly to it's no longer weekly, but just so that we can stay consistent, we are looking at being bi-weekly. So once a new episode is out every 2 weeks, right, we'll relay that publicly to you all on the next one. Thank you. Have a happy New Year's. It's January. If you are still fasting, please fast with your church. If you are not fasting, I hope you are reading your Bibles. I hope your goals for the year, you hit them hard as January hits us hard. Right. Oh yeah. Until I come your way on the next one, it's your co-sojourner. My name is Joe, and Jesus Christ died for you. Thank you. Catch you.